Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, interesting day today. Everybody's waiting for the CPI data. We want to see if it is slightly increased, massively increased, or would it be even reduced? I don't think so. So last month the data came in at 8.6%. And let me know in the comments what you think it will be today. Will it be more or less than previous month? And if it is more, what will it be? I already told you in the last video, I think it will be more than 8.7. Now that's quite a large number, but you know, it could even be 9%. So anything between 8.7 and 9% would be sort of within what I expect. But you know, it's hard to say. I would be surprised if it goes higher because you know, we are in difficult times. But this is a video about Bitcoin for now, so let's focus on that. But be aware that in the next probably, you know, 3 to 4 hours, there will be a lot of volatility. Would be interesting to see how the market reacts, especially as we've seen quite a bit of a sell-off yesterday. Now that could already be a signal that some of that is priced in, some of that higher expectation of the CPI data, of the inflation, is already built in. So we'll see. But inflation is, sorry, not inflation, but volatility is pretty much guaranteed. All right, so we are still, this is the bearish scenario, still my primary expectation here. That primary expectation suggests that we will make another lower low. Later in the video today, not in this one because I didn't have much time, but later in the video today, I will give you some more specific targets for Bitcoin within this yellow area, because one key level, if we make a lower low below 17.5k, one key level will be 16.9k. That is the 78.6% FIB level. If we go below that, where can we land? And I will give you some more specific levels later. So in the previous video, I told you a few things here about these scenarios. You see still the bear flag in play here. We moved back into the flag, which is sort of within the range of what was expected in this wave 4. Yeah, we looked at that. I told you in the previous video I would expect a wave 4 retracement. I think I gave you a target as well, because it's always in a wave 4 the range that we expect between the 23.6% FIB level and the 50%. Now 19.9k is pretty much here the 23.6% FIB level, the minimum that we would normally expect in a wave 4. Now that has been reached. We could from that point of view be now on high alert that wave 4 is over, but it could very well also go to the 38.2% FIB level. That is what I would primarily expect, just because it is usually the level with the highest likelihood. But first of all, we need to get above 19.9k. That would be the level above which I would consider the 20.3k, and then possibly here the 20.6k. Anything above that would not be likely anymore for a wave 4. And we would then need to look at a different scenario. In that case, then if we go above 20.6k, yeah, let's say substantially above that, which means we retest it from above, then we look at this, not at this scenario anymore. We look at the one that I showed you already in the previous video, the WXYXZ, which is just an extended correction, which means we will have another corrective wave up, probably here in the flag, might reach something around 23k in that Z wave, which will also be a corrective move. And from there, I would then expect a sell-off. So there is either the sell-off happening now, and so far it is adhering to this wave count by going up in a wave 4, but it could, if it goes above 20.6k, it could be this WXYXZ pattern, which I wouldn't then start to become bullish. It's more an extension of this whole correction in the flag pattern, especially as we've now come back into the flag. So these options are on the table. So if you today see a lot of volatility, I don't know how much the volatility will be as a result of the CPI number increase or no release. If we go up, if we go down, I don't know. It depends on the numbers. My view is if we are sort of below 8.8%, we will not see a massive decrease, because I think a lot is already built in. But anything that is above 8.8%, I would say we'll probably see a dump. Should it be below 8.7, I guess we might actually see a little bit of a relief rally, because I think this is sort of what the market expects. But we'll see. So what you need to know, above 20.6k, I would expect a move possibly all the way up to 23k, because then this move down would be not strictly invalidated, but it will get less likely. And it's all about likelihoods. There are no certainties If we follow this current primary expectation, we would reverse now, in those levels that I gave you in a wave 5 to the downside. Now again, the trigger for that could be the CPI data. So it will be very interesting to see how high we climb before the CPI data release, and then do we really reverse here as it's indicated on the chart, move down in a wave 5, possibly reach support here around 18.9k, which will be support, or 18.5k, that will be the next level of support after 18.9. Then there would be another relief rally in a larger wave 4, and then we would come down in a 5 and possibly here go to the 16.9k level and maybe even lower. So this is the bearish scenario summarized. So the bullish one, which is still on the table, in the bullish one, which I find less likely, and I explained all of that in detail, no need to just do that again. I'll do it from time to time, but I find it less likely, especially as we haven't broken above 23.3k. But we can give it still consideration, we can still give it a chance, especially as we have come down here in this wave 2 into the region of the 78.6% fib level. So we found support here at 19.4k. That's all fine, that is normal for a wave 2. So from here we could expect in the bullish scenario a move to the upside. In this scenario I would expect wave 2 is complete, and to get more evidence that the bullish scenario is actually working out, first of all we would need a move above here the 20k level. That is that wave 4 peak here. That would probably fuel a little bit of a rally, and I gave you in the bearish scenario also here the idea we would first need to break up about this 20k level, to move higher, to finish off the wave 4 retracement as well. So wave 4 minimum here in the bearish scenario is complete anyway. The minimum has been done, but I just told you which level we need to break, which is basically this, let's say 19.9 to 20k level, to move then to the next fib level. So the same here on the bullish scenario. In the end, it doesn't really matter. What you need to know also in the bullish one, if we go higher, and get rejected at the latest at 20.6k, and see a strong move down, then again that would be further confirmation that actually the bearish one is unfolding, because I told you here the target areas for this wave 4, and if we go above 20.6, it is like that we go even higher, but until then there's a high likelihood that we will actually get rejected here at one of these fib levels, either here the 23.6, no, 1 second, I drew them the wrong way, either at the 23.6, 38.2 or the 50% fib level, all the way up to 20.6k that we get rejected. So if we go through here, it could either be that WXYXZ pattern that I showed you, the bearish one, or indeed the bullish one could be unfolding. This will be revealed by the structure. So we either have now a 5-wave move that is coming up, or a 3-wave move. It is only a 3-wave move. We will know it is the bearish scenario. If it is a 5-wave move, it is likely it's going to be the bullish one. And to be fair, in both scenarios, if we go above 20.6k, I would expect that we will reach the resistance level of the channel again. As explained here for the bearish one as well, in that Z wave, we would go up here. And in the bullish one, we would need to go to the 23k level anyway. And then it will be decided, it will be decided here. Do we break through this 23.3k, that major resistance, or not? And this will give us further clues. If we go through here, it, in my opinion, will get more likely that it's a bullish one, also depending on the structure, if we make a 5-wave move up or just a 3-wave move. And of course, I'll keep you updated. Key support levels to watch here on the bullish scenario is still that 18.6k level that is of relevance. Below that, the bullish scenario will get far less likely. It's still possible, but I would reduce then the probabilities from maybe 25% for the bullish scenario to only 15 to 20. Okay, and then of course, if we go below 17.5k, it is completely invalidated, the bullish scenario, and then we will first of all see lower prices. And other than that, let's see what happens when the CPI data is released. It will create a lot of volatility, but with this analysis here, you should be prepared for any outcome. You will be able to know with the highest likelihood which of these scenarios is then going to play out. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update about Bitcoin. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Here you can get access to the Telegram live chat groups, the Discord server, my own buy and sell orders, a weekly live stream, and so on. Yeah, and thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.